In the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 12, there's a lot of geopolitical things that are happening that everyone would have been talking about, would have been dominating the headlines. And yet, in the background behind all of that, without anyone realizing, the kingdom of God was spreading like wildfire all over the known world at that time. We work in an area of Southeast Asia that's experiencing a lot of turmoil and upheaval right now, a lot of anger, a lot of fear. At the same time, we've seen opportunities to share the gospel. People are very hesitant to believe in a God that they can't see. People worship both the spirits and Buddha. But when the pandemic hit, then all of a sudden everyone was afraid and everyone's lives were being changed because of this virus that was unseen. Well, hey, you're scared of something that you can't see. Let me tell you about something that you can't see that will free you from that fear, that will give you life. Just outside our city, there's a small village of about 50 people. We got connected to an elderly woman. Our national partner had been sharing the gospel with her. She said, I believe, I'm in. And she has since been just an incredible force that God's used. In the last year and a half or 2 years, we're hearing stories of 30 homes in this village coming to faith, and this entire village coming to faith, and half of this village coming to faith. God's moving in some pretty exciting ways, but there's still a long way to go. Not knowing what the future holds has been really challenging. Even though there's upheaval and chaos in our region and around the world, we are more confident than we've ever been that this is exactly where we need to be. This is exactly what God has called us to do. In the background, maybe not making the headlines, people's lives will be changed, disciples will be made, and the kingdom of God will spread like wildfire.
The people were excited because they had seen Jesus perform miracles, healing people of their diseases. A huge crowd followed him. Jesus and his disciples got in a boat and crossed the Sea of Galilee. When they got to the other side of the sea, they went up a mountain and sat down. As usual, the people were not far behind. Jesus looked at the crowd of people and asked Philip, "Where will we buy bread to feed all these people?" Jesus was not surprised by the number of people. He was not surprised by the lack of food. Jesus knew exactly what he would do. He just wanted to test Philip. Philip said they didn't have enough money to buy food for so many people. He exclaimed it would take 200 days of pay to buy enough food for each person just to have a little to eat. Andrew spoke up. "There's a boy here with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish, but that won't be enough for so many people." Jesus told the disciples to get all the people to sit down on the grassy hillside. About 5,000 men were in the group. Jesus took the loaves of bread, prayed to thank God, and gave the bread to everyone. Then he did the same thing with the fish. The people ate as much as they wanted. Amazingly, when everyone was full, there was food left over. Jesus told the disciples to gather the leftovers so that nothing would be wasted. The disciples filled 12 baskets with the pieces of bread that were left by those who had eaten.
And now for a report from a very, very, very gifted student at Mooseberry Academy.
Science. Is it real or just real smart magic? Well, while my invention for the Scientific Marvels and Resources Tournament were smart... Oh! Well, wait, I just got that. It's that thing when, the first letter of each word, S-M-A-R-T, makes a new word. Smart.
It's called an acronym.
Cool. Cool. I already forgot what you just said. But what I do remember is my invention. The foodifier. Now, who here loves to eat?
Ooh, me. I love food almost as much as stunts. I'm actually working on a stunt where I skydive into an active volcano full of Bengal tigers, eating the spiciest chili known to man.
Why would a Bengal tiger be eating the spiciest chili known to man?
What? No, I'd be eating the chili, not the tigers.
That makes a little more sense. Well, loving food as much as I do, I realized the need to make more edible products. So, with a little dash of my foodifier, any object can become food. Um, 12 essential vitamins and minerals in every bite. But don't take my word for it. Surprise! Every one of you have your own sample under your desk.
Blammo!
Go ahead, give it a try.
Ugh! Blammo.
It just tastes like a salty calculator.
Thank you.
Foodifier. It's an interesting idea. Where'd you get it?
Well, actually, from you.
Please don't blame me for this.
I remember you telling me the story of when Jesus fed over 5,000 fish with just a few people's bread.
Fed over 5,000 people with 2 fish and 5 small loaves of bread.
Ah, yeah, that's it. Well, obviously, I can't do miracles like Jesus. So I thought about an invention to feed people.
Be honest. This is just salt, right?
No, it's like science stuff. But I do love that story about Jesus feeding all those people. All of his miracles are spectacular. Actually, man, I mean, how do you get so good at them?
Well, he's God's son.
Yeah,
God is all powerful.
right?
So, like, even though Jesus was in human form, he fed all those people through the power of God because he was fully man and fully God.
Oh! Wait, so that's how he was able to perform all the miracles. So awesome. Yeah, that's delicious.